Andrew Salazar. It's AndrewSalazar, and she's my cousin.
I'm Kyla Green. It's Cyla and Green, and she was my cousin.
I'm Norma Hernandez, and she was my little girl.
My name is Vanessa Salazar, Vanessa, Salazar, Salazar, and she was my cousin, sister. We grew up together.
They were like sisters. My name is Ricardo Ramirez, Ricardo Ramirez, and I'm Crystal Rose's dad.
My name is Maggie Ramirez, Maggie Ramirez. I was her aunt.
My name is Jasmine Salazar, Jazmine, Salazar, Salazar, and she was my tia.
My name is Bella Salazar, Blasald, and she was my friend.
When you guys think about Crystal, what's one of the first things that pops into your mind? What kind of person was
Joy.
Joy.
That's what she was, because she had so much energy in her.
I miss her so much.
She was great. Her middle name described her, Angel.
Angel.
If you were sad, she made you happy. You need something to give to you.
She was like a tia to all of our kids. She was like a sister to all of the cousins. She was like a daughter to all of the tias. We all loved her. She had so much love, and she gave us so much love. All that love,
yes,
irreplaceable.
I know. We're gonna miss her so much. I'm gonna miss her so much. That was my only daughter, and I'm gonna miss her. She was a bundle of joy.
She was his care provider. She was his everything.
Yes, but she went on her way to figure out her life, and I went on my way to figure out my life. But I was gonna go get her this Friday to yesterday, but it never happened. All this tragedy happened, so I'm kind of like upset to wait too long, but it's not my fault. This guy wanted her gone. He took her. Like they say, only the good die young.
What has been the hardest part for you guys, having to live with this new reality?
The way she died.
The way he took her.
Killed her.
He didn't have
but
to kill her.
we don't have justice for Crystal Rose right now because he hasn't been charged with murder. And if he gets out, ICE is going to take him and deport him. And I want justice. I want an eye for an eye. Texas is the death penalty, and that's what I want for her. I want justice for Crystal Rose.
Justice for my cousin, yes, because his bond was set at, I don't even keep up,
$240,000.
How do you even have a bond? That's the thing that angers me. Is like.
But he was not charged with murder yet. He was just charged for domestic dispute,
tampering with the corpse,
and violence on a family member.
I could maybe deal with him probably shooting her.
Yes, and leave her
But the
alone.
fact that I can't even wrap my head around it. Because when we saw the report, it said something about 4 trash bags, and then they dumped her in a barrel.
I don't know if they cut her up or
we're
what.
clueless. We just want answers.
Ask the detectives what happened, and they tell me we can't involve anything to you because the autopsy is still on process. And now they're going to let her go. Today they're supposed to release her to the funeral home, and I haven't called the detective back to find out what happened, how it happened, But I just want 1 minute with that man, 1 minute, to tell him how much I feel.
As your only daughter,
Yes.
what would you say is your reaction to learning those small details that HPD has given you?
Frustrating. frustrating because, you know,
Unbearable.
it's you can't grasp of what happened because they don't want to tell you nothing. I have to hear it from other people, you know, like the grapevine, and, you know, it all gets mixed up, you know, from one word, one person to another person, and it gets bigger, bigger, and bigger, you know. But I just want the truth to come out. I want him to get, you know, what he deserves, the electric chair, but we don't have an electric chair no more. But I want Crystal, you know, justice for Crystal Rose.
Justice for my cousin. She didn't deserve
Nobody
that.
deserves to be.
She
Tell
was
her,
such.
though.
She.
Nobody deserves
She
to
called
die like
the
that.
cops on him
I know, yes.
in the past.
The cops.
And the cops came. She called for domestic violence. The cops came and took
Her.
her to jail instead of him.
And then he had a ice holding on him. They should have already took him right there and then, you know.
Right.
And when they didn't find his body, the family and friends and neighbors
We're about
we
to
were
go
about
look
to do a search.
by
And that
ourselves.
same day,
That
they
same
told us
day.
that
They found her
body.
dead, yeah.
That same day
I was
that they
putting on
found
my
her body.
sock and then I get the phone and it's, oh. I just broke down and I didn't know what to feel. I was numbed.
They sent you a text message.
Yeah, I read it in the text message. Yes, they have a group chat, and I went into it, and they said that they found Crystal. Oh no, somebody texted me that they found. I think it was my cousin over there. She texted me, and then I just I broke down. I didn't know what to do. I was just
Right. That's part of the frustration. How he's the father, he's the dad. He hasn't been notified about anything when they found the body, when they were going to transport the body, when they arrested her. He, as a father, he needed that peace. Some people, I mean, I know it would probably be hard, but that was his mindset. He wanted in his heart to identify the body, and he didn't have a chance. And we still haven't had any answers. We don't know what's going on. We don't know. We just read a report. We want to know. What are they talking about? 4 trash bags. We want to know what barrel.
We can have an open view on her casket, or it's going to be closed.
Still don't know.
She was decomposing or not, you know, stuff like that. Because she was missing for 11 days.
11 days.
What we don't understand
and the first
homicide hasn't contact her father
or interview.
They did. They called me. I'll call them because my nephew right there. He gave me the number and everything. He gave me the information, and I called him.
You couldn't leave that
and
part out.
you know, because everybody gets on the Google and figures out what happens, you know. Hey, and then it was Crystal Rose, and I said, no, you lie. Oh, my sister's the one that called me. I said, no, you lying. You playing a trick on me. You know, denial. Yeah. And then I was so mad. I said, if it's just a lie, I'm gonna whip your, you know. But after that, she started crying, and I said, wow. Then I got more information. Then I called the detectives, and they said, yes, we found your daughter. Oh, man, my heart just dropped in my stomach, and I died.
Can you tell me about the moment when you learned that the case and your missing daughter were connected?
What do you mean by that?
Because they knew that was her boyfriend. They knew that the man that was caught on a traffic violation was the boyfriend. And then we didn't hear from Crystal Rose since November 30th. The way we would reach out to Crystal Rose is by looking at her Facebook. She would post
She would
every
text
day.
me all the time, text me on my birthday on November 20th. And that was the last time I got a text.
November 30th was the last post Crystal Rose Angel.
But everybody said that they talked to her or texted her by the 30th, and after the 30th, nothing. And then somebody called me and said, have you heard from Crystal? And I said, no. And I texted her, hey, Mom, they're looking for you. And
No
reply back. So that worried me so much. Like, I was saying, let me call the police. Let me see, you know, what's going on, if she's, you know, something happened to her. Because she always would tell me someone's going to kill me and put me in a barrel. She would tell me that all the time.
She didn't deserve to die.
Oh, God. She didn't deserve to die like that. I just hope there's justice in this world. If not, I don't know how I'm going to live with
And we
it.
came to the media for justice.
We're American
There's no
Indians,
justice there.
Hispanic, and you know, we love this country because this country is so great. And I love Texas because they got the death penalty for people like that. And domestic violence needs to be, you know, said more often, and the women in the situation should be taken out of that situation. Because every domestic violence in this world ends in death.